Let's start with the positives. I'd happily say that the HTC One M8 is one of the finest devices for listening to tunes on, more so now there's a microSD slot added into the mix. The expansion isn't terribly important for music unless you're desperate to carry around your entire music collection with you. That said, now there's up to 128 GB of extra space on offer. That's an option available to even the most avid MP3 collector. But the power I'm talking about is hardware-based, thanks to the 2.5V amplifier stuffed into the headphone jack, which boosts the sound output dramatically. Combine this with a decent pair of cans, although the inbox earbuds are pretty strong already, despite the faux Beats coloring, and you've got a sensational sound output even with streaming services that can really get to some high levels of volume. The latter isn't something to use all the time, especially if you value your hearing, but when on noisy public transport it's a real boon. I'd have liked to see something like that on the Sony's Xperia Z3, where the noise cancellation is built in, but given you have to use dedicated headphones still to activate that mode, it's not really something HTC should worry about. The audio output of the HTC One M8 is excellent even without taking into consideration the improved volume. The bass is rich and the rest of the range crisp and clear. HTC told me it had worked hard on sound processing as it seeks to step into a beats-less world and make boom sound a brand in its own right, and it shows. The music player is one of the better out there too, making the process of finding and listening to your tunes very simple. It's irritating that Google's Play Music is in the same folder as the standard music player when you use the handset for the first time, as this will confuse some people, but whether it's the cool visualizer or the fact you can download lyrics to the phone, it's all easy to use. I very rarely use the latter features, and I doubt many people will ever want to watch music playing and sing along, but when you're using the HTC One M8 as a music player on the desk with the boom sound speakers, it's a nice addition. But one of the best elements of the One M8, when it comes to playing music, is the way it seamlessly interacts with whichever source you fancy, be it the onboard MP3s or Spotify, and other services.